Yo, what's good, everybody? Today we're gonna be doing what if Naruto had, well, a karma seal. Now we're gonna be doing today we're gonna be doing a little discussion rather than a series, and I promise I'll be doing some more series in the future. But for now, I'm trying to, you know, um, work on one. But for now, I'll give you guys these, and I'm really enjoying them. So I hope you guys enjoy the what if, and yeah, it's more of a discussion type thing, but it won't last that long. But hope you guys enjoy. This is gonna be with Naruto the Karma Seal, and yeah. So yeah, let's begin. When pretty much we're gonna start this off where how Naruto gets a Karma Seal. Now let's say pretty much Hagoromo would essentially proceed to materialize himself into physical, existence. Now, as he would do this, he would be looking for someone to inherit his power. He then thought that the reincarnation of Ashura would be the best, seeing as, given the history between Ashura and Hindra, he decided to make the right choice. With that being said, he would then basically proceed to give himself a karma, give Naruto a karma seal, essentially just, turning Naruto into him, but really gushing control to Naruto himself. Naruto then have access to two um two dojutsu. This would be the Rinnegan and the Sharingan. But with that being said, Naruto would essentially proceed to have this, as he would be born with the Rinnegan in one eye and the Sharingan in the next eye, as well as the Sage of the Six Paths horns and a karma seal of basically dots on the side of his face. Now, yeah, obviously this would just flare up in times of his anger, as well as Kurama. But Kurama at this time would not try to get away from Naruto, as after being sealed Naruto and then feeling the old man's power in Naruto, he would decide that Naruto is familiar and he actually wanted to stay, with Naruto for the time being. So that being said, Naruto would essentially proceed to do this, and Kurama would essentially proceed to do this, and yeah. So growing up, Naruto would be seen as a freak by everybody else, and he would actually be accepted by anyone. Sounds familiar. Anyway, pretty much this would happen, and Naruto would put on the same team after having shit chakra control. He just had crazy brute physical strength and like just weird eyes. So by everybody, he was just crazy. Now, as for something like the bell test, Naruto would essentially proceed to discover something like Almighty Push on some of his Gun powers right there. So that being said, he would essentially proceed to then basically proceed to clap Kakashi's cheeks and then basically win. Now after this, Naruto would pretty much proceed to be accepted. Well, not start to be like everybody would start to warm up with him, like warm up to him. Like everybody else around him would begin to start like thinking of him as more of a friend now, like more of a friendly guy, and not realize that they were hating him for no reason all along. So that being said, Naruto would basically proceed to be, starting to go into like he would start rubbing off on people a little bit. So that being said, it would all begin here. So pretty much the line of ways mission would pretty much proceed to go the same, with Naruto not really focusing, would not really being that much stronger in canon, as his didn't really have much real training with this chakra ability, with this ability that he had. Hell, people around him didn't even know that it was a goddamn ability. So it's not like he could just train, right? I mean, he can't just train, but like it's not like he knows that he should train it. Like, yeah. But eventually, after the whole Land of Waves arc and Naruto kills Abuza, and pretty much the whole same thing happens, Naruto essentially proceeds to go back to the Leaf, and he would begin training him. Now around this time, he would meet someone like Jiraiya, and Naruto would help him. Now he meets Jiraiya sooner than in canon, of course, so then they begin training. Now pretty much the Chunin exams would pretty much proceed to go the same for the beginning of it for the most part, and for the land of the world, I guess the forest of death part, Naruto would show off his skills, basically beating the crap out of Orochimaru and getting him away from Sasuke, and this means no curse mark, unfortunately. So that being said, Naruto would essentially proceed to get exit, and then the tournament style portion of the Chunin exams is now up. Naruto, of course, does still go up against Cuba in this version, but doesn't actually end up beating him with flatulence this time. He ends up just kicking Kiba's cheeks. Yeah, kicking Kiba. Bad. Anyway, with that being said, sorry for that noise just now, if you heard it. I hope you didn't, but if you did, just so you know. Sorry. Anyway, with that being said, Naruto basically proceeded to beat Kiba, and the rest of the training exams will go the same. Now, with Naruto being the only person who changed here, we only have to go through Naruto's fights. With that being said, Naruto would then go through Neji like it's nothing after swearing to kick his ass. Now Naruto destroys Neji, pulling him with the almighty push and then countering it with a kick. Basically, one of the simplest moves in Naruto's um arsenal, but he pulled it off anyway. So yay. Anyway, pretty much the same Konoha crush would then happen, but Naruto would take down Gaara much easier. Now this whole thing has been quite easy for Naruto so far, but his challenge has yet to come. So his challenge has yet to come. So pretty much we skip to Shippuden after Naruto goes with Jiraiya. Pretty much everything would have ended after the Konoha crush. So yeah, Naruto goes, and this ends up being a 4-year time skip this time instead of a 2-year. So Naruto goes for 4 years, and he comes back, and he gets the same effect as in canon. So pretty much after this whole time skip, Naruto pretty much proceeds to be a bit of a hero among the villages. This would prompt, the most of the Akatsuki to try to get Naruto's eyes and disrupt him from being a factor in breaking their plans. So with that being said, the Leaf Village would be attacked much sooner, and with that being said, Naruto would be forced to show his new powers as he would then use the Rinnegan, a battle of Rinnegan versus Rinnegan, but except Naruto was actually owned this Rinnegan. So he then destroyed pretty much destroyed the pain and killed him and restored everything back to normal. Not that anything was really bad, but he did it for good measure. Anything with that being said, Naruto. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's really late right now. Naruto would essentially proceed to move on to essentially becoming the hero of the Hidden Leaf. Now, pretty much we skip after this, and there's some peace going on. We then go to after when Naruto's about 19 years old, and this would be when the last movie would be taking place. Now, obviously, Tonari comes down to Earth, and he attempts to kidnap Hinata. His plan goes successful to the point where he gets the Tensegan, but Naruto then goes. He blitzes forward, and smashes Tonari with one punch. And then goes and takes the Tensegan from Tonari, going at high speed, ripping Hinata's eyes out, and then implanting the Tensegan within her. With that being said, he switches them for Hanabi's eyes, and both their eyes have been switched. Because Hinata's eyes would have been Hanabi's old eyes, I guess, wouldn't have been healthy enough to completely restore her sight, while Hinata's body would essentially proceed to serve as a parasite effect, kinda, which would have Hinata's body just eventually making these eyes stronger, as Hinata's old eyes would be making Hanabi stronger. And with that being said, Hinata would unlock the Tensegan, and I'm just spouting nonsense at this point. But hope you guys enjoyed the What If. Pretty much Naruto would have Boruto as well, both Boruto being born with the Rinnegan as well, and Himawari being born with some kind of cross between the Sharingan and Byakugan, a sort of combination between the two. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. This is my second one of these. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.